Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Katie Day's Commentary. As always, I'm Katie, and I know, you're probably thinking, why would you torture yourself? So here's the thing. Here's the tea. Actually, it's not really tea, but I just feel like saying it. I've seen this movie before. Once, all the way through. I actually paid for it. I own it via Amazon Movie, via Amazon Prime. I would urge you to not pay for it if you can, but I couldn't find a free version, so I had to see if this, years ago, if this was as much of a dumpster fire as people were claiming it to be. It is. Spoiler alert, it is. But, I mean, if you feel like, if you're curious, I would recommend renting it. You will not want to watch it again. Has no rewatchability. Has an average of 3.3 out of 5 stars. Or no, out of 10, sorry. Via IMDb, which I think is still very fucking generous. I'm already cussing. It hasn't even started yet. But there are some moments where it's so bad that it's fucking funny. Not so bad that it's good, just that it's funny. And I know a lot about this movie. I know a lot about the aftermath. I know a lot about reception from people who knew her, and also from the lead actress who played Brittany Murphy, who she said, she said that she is a fan of hers and wanted to pay tribute to her. And she was casted 2 weeks before the movie started filming. Before they started shooting. So, there's a lot of red flags. I knew this movie was terrible when I saw clips, when I saw stills. And it was interesting. I actually have a review of it, and it's 45 minutes long. It's rather unedited. I covered pretty much every single thing you could about that movie. And it was weird because I was actually a bit surprised that there was no review of it. There was one video where this girl talked about how it got her thinking about what fame does to a person, and how she's like, I would love to be, wealthy, but I wouldn't want to be famous, which makes sense. It does talk about that. But it's interesting that she's like, that Amanda Fuller, who plays Brittany Murphy, so you're going to see in a couple of moments, she doesn't look like her at all, doesn't really capture her essence, and Brittany Murphy had this angelic presence about her, and was so beautiful and bubbly and smiley, and just you saw her on screen and you wanted to protect. It's like you see her on screen, she's one of those people, you see her on screen, you want to protect her at all costs. And it's so tragic how she passed away, which is still very mysterious how she passed away, because it's okay, well, there was mold in her house and she was ill, there's medication in the house, and it's we don't know. We probably will never know why this woman died at such a young age. You could just say, okay, illness, but then again, there's other factors, I guess, included. So the fact that she's I want to pay tribute to her, but it's such a dumpster fire of a script, and it's not even accurate in spaces. It's not even accurate in sections. And the way they portrayed her, I'm not even talking about acting, is she was, okay, I'll get into it more, but the way they portrayed her was so wrong in many moments in this movie, and you're just that's paying tribute? This low budget, you could tell it's low budget by, I'll point some things out to you soon, this low budget, horribly written movie. This kind of reminds me of the Haunting of Sharon Tate movie, where Hilary Duff it wanted to pay tribute to her. That's a whole other discussion. That movie was horrible in so many different ways, just exploiting murder, a real life murder, and just, I can't get into that because that's like a whole discussion and we'll be here forever. But it's like, whether it's Sharon Tate or Brittany Murphy, you're like, I wanted to pay tribute to this person. Look at the fucking quality that's written on the page. You know? Anyways, I watch different things. If you're new to my channel, if you just clicked on this, well, thank you for clicking, first of all. Thank you for, listening to me talk and watching stuff with me. I watch things that I either know are horrible or I have a feeling are going to be horrible, and I watch good things too. I watch a mixture of things. And the reason why I like to take a look at this stuff, not only because I want to laugh at how bad something is, but also so it doesn't happen again. I like to break apart why something is bad. Because I have a film degree. I don't know if that means anything to you. Where we learned how to analyze films, and one of my I have a lot of bugaboos about things. I took classes on pretty much every aspect of film, but I think one of my big bugaboos is obviously writing, and then there's obviously acting, performance. When people are making choices that, whether it's cinematography, editing wise, pacing, that would have to go with editing. It drives me up the fucking wall, and I point it out, and I know I'm going to break this apart, probably. Maybe I'll have some laughs. I have alcohol, because I know it's a bad movie, and hopefully I don't get freaking angry the second time I'm watching this. So, let's, I'm gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I know how it opens. It's kind of lame. I think she's wearing, I like how that's not even, accurate. They couldn't even show the actual... It's a version of, Which I can't believe... all those fucking rumors that you knew were bullshit. Saying, oh, she had a fucking drug problem. And da-da-da-da. Imagine having that in front of your house. And Brittany was raised by her mom. The dad wasn't really in the picture. Yeah, she did. Oh, New Jersey. And here's the thing. Here's what I will say about Amanda Fuller. She's good in Last Man Standing. I feel like there are some... Okay, move to LA. There are some actors where they're only good in certain parts, which I guess would make them not that talented, but she's good in Last Man Standing. She's not that good in this movie. I don't know why I whispered. It's such a weird moment, though, too, where she's just like, oh, I'm gonna pretend to be you. It's like, oh, this is the start of her acting, showing off her acting chops. I wonder if that's a true story. The thing is, though, too, this could have been a very fucking good movie. Like, what? Oh, yeah, as a pirate? Are they at, like, the YMCA or something? They're just like... She's totally, like, forcing out the accent. It's not that good. Can we get some pizza or Morgan? Like... Oh my gosh, that face she made. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I was like, oh no. Turn and walk. What are you trying to say, Mom? Jeez. But Brittany Murphy was pretty. She did look very different when she had brunette hair and it was curly versus like blonde and straight hair. Yeah, how dare you assume our home life and my marital status? Gosh. Like he just went to like a YMCA. He's like, oh yeah, I went to this pirate play. Where it didn't really seem like they were doing anything. They were just like playing dress up, it seemed. Is it for Mentos? Mentos. The eggs, the wigs are like horrible. The worst one is like, stop it. You annoying teenager. Fine. Oh my god. It's just so, I don't know. It's like she will forget, like, she has an accent, so she, like, throws it in there. There's, like, different, like, degrees to her accent. Like, it was kind of light on the hod. It was kind of like a light hod. I gotta do pictures. Gotta do pictures next, Mom. That's right. The guy from Fuller House plays Ashton Kutcher. That's right. He doesn't show up till later. New York is closer. Why do you gotta go to Los Angeles? No, it's not. They say that it's hard for women past 40 to get roles. People do it all the time. Like, I don't know anybody, but they move there. It's like, isn't that part of the point of moving? Cookware, damn it. China makes it sound more, fancy, I would say. Oh, Los Angeles. Ooh, that haze. We still have it, don't worry. I got it. That's too easy. Just like, oh, I went with, like, my... Share you a hamburger. Does the mom not eat ketchup? What is she, a communist? Oh my gosh. I thought she just... Oh, maybe she just went there to take pictures. I was like, did she, like, get an agent on the spot? I'm like, that's not realistic. Brittany Murphy and Murphy Brown. Oh, and she already got a what was it, like a bit part in a show? I don't remember this. Like, the beginning of this movie is not that bad. It's, like, when she's an adult, I think is when you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Actually, it's when you meet Alicia Silverstone. By the way, there are girls that have it spelled the same way, and they say Alicia. They pronounce it Alicia. Like, her accent comes and goes. I get it, like, later on, she, like, ditches her accent, but when she's an adult, but... That's a humongous cereal box. Is that from Costco? I'm putting more... I'm more dedicated to the accent than she is in this entire movie. To be honest. She's like, I've been on... It's like, you've been on all those sitcoms? Like, that's amazing. And you've been there for, like, months or, like, a year? Speeches? Wouldn't it be like a monologue? Like what? I have speech. Like, you mean monologues, or like you have 2 more pieces of lines? Don't call us, we'll call you. That was like 2 accents on accident. That's an interesting hexagon of a... Who says that? I remember my grandmother was visiting from Washington, and she would answer the phone like, "Is it a residence?" They loved you. No, that's not necessary. But why were they so cold? It makes no sense. Okay, that was so weird that they were like... Okay, this also bothered me my first initial... I mentioned this in my review where they were like, they said they acted like they were filming, but the girls were facing their where they were positioned made no sense. They weren't on a set. They were just on a soundstage. They cut and print it. It's like, what? And that, oh my god, that wig. Alicia, or person trying to be Alicia. Excuse me. She also was never chunky. Like, Brittany Murphy was never fat. In the slightest. Are they trying, I don't know, are they trying to... That wig is atrocious. They say just in a different way. The shit she's hearing. Oh god, the hair! Please. That's what I think too. Although, don't. But yeah, that really bothered me when they showed, like, they were, like, filming a scene. They did not think that, oh, her hair. What is her part? Yeah, just bring her along. Brittany Murphy was always cute. I mean, like, what? I feel like I think they just added shit in. So they moved in 91. Okay. They totally added shit in. I don't think some of this stuff I'm like, I think the mom had like health issues. That's right. It was cancer. Yes. It's like, what can you do besides, like... It's also interesting the mom doesn't have an accent. Maybe the mom's not originally from New Jersey, but... Interesting how that lined up. Last day of work, shooting the film. Last day of treatment. Interesting. Because you own it. Like what? Like what? It's such a weird, it's such a weird scene. Such a weird scene. When did she chop her hair off? You can't, control that. I would say the movies that come to people's minds when they think of her are Uptown Girls, Clueless, Janis Joplin. That's right. She was, yeah. And we still haven't gotten a Janis Joplin biopic. Like, I'm going to look up another photo. I looked up a photo of Brittany Murphy in 2001. She was not chunky at all. She is skinny. So I'm beginning to wonder if because of the casting decision, they made it seem like she was like, oh, struggling. Like, she's skinny. She was never overweight. Like, it's because of the, my hair will get longer, watch. Like, that's obviously a wig, too. It's just, yeah, there we go. Another wig. It's like, I think they just added it in because of the casting choice, like, as a afterthought. Oh, that's right. He was a freaking... of Janis Joplin. Terrifically miscast? Why are they acting like she's not famous? It's like, she was famous. She's in blockbusters. Like, shut the fuck up, people! His accent is way better than her accent that was, like, coming in and out. I got a phone call. Why do people hike? Why do people hike? Why? Why ruin yourself like that? Why ruin yourself? It's like, oh, look, it's so beautiful. Oh, but I can't stop sweating. It's never happened. It'll be on hold forever. Oh, which one was that? Don't say that's right. That's right. My basic pearl necklace. It's not really made of pearls. What? Is that like a green screen? It was such like a weird like what's it called? Set where it was just like you could tell they're just in like a black room, and then they put up a curtain like, oh, that's where they're going to go in the theater. That's the red carpet area. And it really revealed itself when they cut to the mom. It's like there would be more people there. I'm like, are they in? It's like, it looked like a set thing with movies that you shouldn't call attention to the fact that it's like not real. Like that's, but no. I've seen, y'all need to watch The Ramen Girl, y'all need to watch Little Black Book, Uptown Girls, of course. I have seen some of Just Married. 8 Mile is good, Riding Cars with Boys. Like, she's been in a lot of great ones. I haven't seen Cherry Falls. It's like a horror thriller with Jay Moore. Not right for me. Oh, how did I know? I've been playing their girlfriend. She's in Girl Interrupted. Devil's Arithmetic was good. She's been in a lot of really fucking good movies, by the way. Stuff that... Oh yeah, there's a Clueless TV series. Why? Double Jeopardy. That sounds interesting. Double Jeopardy. Damn. I was gonna kale smoothie. Kale smoothie? Gross. Why? Because she... Just because she doesn't want to eat a kale smoothie. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm just having a hard time relating to her. She's like, you don't. Yeah, right. Like, he was a paparazzi? Like, is that true? She was on Blossom. She was on Frasier. She's on Party of Five. She's on Sister. She had a 6-episode arc on Sister. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Yeah, the first thing she ever did was Murphy Brown. She played Frank's sister. Family Prayers. What is that? It was a film, so that wasn't her first film. It was her first... Clueless was like her first, like, feature film, not like a TV. She's been in a bunch of good shit, you guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm sweating. Not that you can see. And I don't think she knew him this many years before marrying him and dating him. I think you're wifey material. Totes my goats. He's like, I like you the way you are. Which is like what everybody wants to hear. How did she meet her husband? Let me see. Let me see. Just married, yep. I don't think she knew him that long. Yee. And that 70s show, Squeeze Me. Yes. Thank you. It's fucking good. I liked it. Dude, if it's a rom-com and he's very charming, it's gonna work. But what's up with the hair? I don't think his hair looked like that. That's also very obviously a wig. Oh, okay. Wow, it's obviously a wig too. She met, let me see. It doesn't say. So maybe she did know him for a while. Nobody knows. I think he's adorable. That's definitely early 2000s stuff. Power couple. Oh my god. That is mean. That's not even accurate. They weren't bad. I remember when Harvard Lampoon named Natalie Wood the worst actress. I can't remember what movie it was, but she accepted it in person. Like the iconic queen that she totally was. Ah, yes, the hazy skyline. Nyop, 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 nyop. Are those dreams, you know? Thanks, guys. I had no choice. It is true that she did have a rare, condition or illness, but I can't remember what it's called. One of her half-brothers talked about it. Who sits next to each other? Wouldn't you sit across so you could, see each other? Some lovely burgers. I'd roll my eyes too. I ordered a nice burger with extra grease. The guys. It's be the guys. You know what I'm talking about. That's an interesting way to eat your burger. She's like, I ordered this, but I'm just gonna eat the toppings and the condiments. This is my trucker hat. I love that. Just gonna get back in bed. Where were you? Why did you leave me, Ash? Oh, she's like, I knew you were gone. I love you, darling. Oh, he came back after being out all night. I get it. Sorry, I'm stupid. I don't know if she, like, does she really have this poor of, like, self-esteem and insecurity? No one workshopped at least the beginning of that line. I don't know what happened to it. So kind of expository, but not the worst I've heard. Oh. At least he's sweet. And did he, like, dye, like, the top part of his hair? Like a slight auburn? It looks weird. Three months later. Why is that specific? Why so specific with the months? There's my beauty. We broke up. Oh. We grew apart. Yeah, so now they're gonna be like, oh, she be collapsing. I think a lot of this is, like, fabricated to fill in the blanks and to make a story. But that's just a theory. And just based off... I don't know everything about her, obviously. Horrible periods. She had a heart murmur. I wonder if that's even true as well. Like, did she have a heart murmur? I had an iron deficiency. I don't anymore. I think that's her agent or something. Oh no. They're like, we don't have a story. So, they're like, we'll just make it that, oh, fame is hard. Like, is that the theme? Fame is hard and it kills people. And people are horrible. Like, the moment that... I mean... It's me, Simon. Are you a drug addict? We're doing our job for being... Because we're vultures. Why? Because she was just friendly earlier? Yeah, I'm sorry. This is just like... It's like, what does she want? It's like, okay, she wants, just don't fucking read it. It's like, what does she want? It seems that she just wants a good career, right? But, like, she has a career. And the moment that they get what they want, almost immediately, the movie, it's over. Like, the movie could have ended, like, minutes ago. It's like they just are making it like, oh, like, fame is bad and fame is hard. But, like, it's like, it seems like, okay, she just wants a good career, get a bunch of great roles. I like how they're in the same set for every premiere. None of them is outside. And there would be more people. Mm-hmm. That's a good one, by the way. That's cringe. She goes, I love to sing. We know that Brittany Murphy was a dynamite singer. She actually did vocals for people on, like, uncredited work, like vocals on albums, and yeah. Great singer. You have to listen to her sing Somebody to Love by Queen. What is that? What? She, like, what a way to drop the, oh yeah, I used to be depressed, Mom. The mom's like, you need some antidepressants. Jeez. So you didn't tell me about it? Guess I don't need these anymore. So they're basically also saying that she was depressed. It's like, how do you know she was depressed? And took antidepressants. Oh no, again. It does come back. That's why you get a mastectomy. That's just my personal opinion. And she left. Get a mastectomy. So 10 years later, she gets, or almost 10 years later, she gets it again. That's horrible. I just remember the mom had, like, medical issues. It's just like whoever wrote this, it's like they didn't. Oh, that's wow. Who's Jackie? Her agent? I don't know. You have to work. I don't get it. Was she like, did she just have treatment and she's in a bed? Like, she's just in a hospital bed. Like, did she have a mastectomy? Like, I feel like if it was me, I'd be afraid it would come back and I'd be like, I'm going to get a mastectomy because I don't want to come. Oh, so you weren't at your house? Are those scripts? Like how that's partially ripped open. You could at the very least, like, read... I mean, if you were bored, like, while your mom's sleeping, just, like, be like, oh, is this good? Is this shitty? Is that the one? September, do you remember? It's just like, you're kind of... I asked myself, what is it about? And... you could have made a short film about fame being bad and fame being horrible and press being shitty, but a whole movie about it, full of untrue things and not presenting it correctly, that's a sin. How'd you get my fucking phone number? Comment on what? Who? What? Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to tap the microphone with my beer bottle. Honey, they don't, like, that's like National Enquirer level. Everybody knows it's bullshit, unless you're stupid and born on planet dumb fuck. I don't know. Oh, she's gonna continue taking antidepressants. Isn't HCl like hydrochloride? I don't know. That's my thinking voice. I'm not drunk, I swear. I haven't even finished my first beer. I might need a hard liquor after this. It's like, what, like, you just keep asking, what is it about? What is it about? What is the movie about? And it's like, what does she want? She wants to be left alone by the paparazzi and have a great career, but you can't have both. Excuse me. This script is the one. Is that what it is? From what? Bullshit. This didn't really happen. I remember that there was rumors that she did cocaine. Because she, like, apparently, she all of a sudden dropped a bunch of... But I don't think it was that bad. 2 months later. They're obsessed with, like, increments of 2 and 3, and then they'll do, like, a year. That's all they do. A third tier? Is that like they're not as, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. I'm growing tired. This is my microphone. Beer bottle microphone. Does it sound cool? I'm sorry, I'm bored. It's because it's it's not true. I don't even have to look it up to know it's bullshit. Wait, what? 2007? Why are we... Oh, we're going forward. I thought we were going backwards. And then, boom, she's dating this guy. Like, okay. Like, what a jump. 2 years. 2 years. I'm growing sad. It's a date. Duh. Let's read trivia. So it's actual shit. Her high school prom date was Jonathan Brandis. You know what's weird? I was a post on Instagram in the Explore tab randomly came up and it said celebrities on the prom night. I'm talking over this because who gives a shit? I'm sorry. I'm getting a bit angry. Oh. So, and I remember, the first one was her. I was like, I know that's her. It says it was Jonathan Brandis. I was like, he looks familiar. He's also an actor. And I was right. So it's Jonathan Brandis. She was set to star in a biopic of Janis Joplin. However, the film was grounded over battles for the rights to Joplin's songs. She won the role over Courtney Love and Emily Watson. Okay. I don't see Courtney Love as Janis Joplin. I'm sorry. Not sorry. That's a really thin water glass. It was the rights to her songs. It wasn't like, oh, it's on hold. And we don't like you for the... It said she won the part. Yeah, in this bullshit story, they're like, oh, it's because... We don't know because you're not skinny enough. Honey, she was skinny enough. Look up pictures of her in 2001. Let me see. He was there. No, I think that's bullshit too. I know she played the trumpet. She was very close friends with Winona Ryder and Meredith Zeeley. Why does nobody talk about this? Judy Garland, Barbra Streisand, and Diana Ross were her career idols. Nice. She thought of the tabloids and paparazzi as a weird cousin. She had trouble gaining weight due to her high metabolism. Explain that. Movie. Calling y'all out. This man... Ha! No, it's real. Oh my god. Is that supposed to be like a sign that there's displeasure? It's like grilled chicken. Okay, she bought all the jewelry she wore in Uptown Girls. She had a Maltese named Clara after Clara Bow. She dubbed Lionel Richie her guardian angel. Oh, the mom's like, Oh, she brought Britney Spears' house and kept a lot of her old furniture. She was taught how to give the finger by Eminem. She had trouble getting work as a brunette. Almost 4 years after her death, a lab discovered Murphy's body contained 10 heavy metals at levels higher than the World Health Organization. High levels? That might be a typo. It was reported she died from pneumonia and anemia. However, her father asked for independent tests. Okay, so she died from those two things. Like, why why is there's so much fucking lies in this fucking biopic shit. I'm actually kind of getting pissed because she was such a freaking angel. I didn't think I'd be this pissed. Irresistible. Meh. He doesn't have a problem with you. She's like, well, if you get married, I'm living in your house. So there. She's taking antidepressants again? I don't, like, why is there's so much lies? So much lies. God damn it. So much lies. I don't even have to look. I mean, there's like... Yeah. I don't condone that her dad, her real life dad, was saying like bad things about Amanda Fuller. I don't condone that. I don't condone bullying. I don't like that. But I would say that there was a bunch of lies that shouldn't have been in the movie. She doesn't even capture her essence. It's not even the fact that, like, I know that it helps to have somebody look like the real person. But no. All she said was Simon. Well, it's true that he did get divorced like a year before they got married. Wasn't she with her daughter, that woman? Like, just I wish they would pan over. Just the daughter's like, huh? Mom? What's wrong? What's wrong, my love? They did you dirty, Brittany. You deserve a proper biopic, just like Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin should get a proper one with the perfect person play. You know, it's like, she doesn't even... I know that it's, like, important for someone to believe, like, oh, that's that person. Like, Michelle Williams doesn't really look a lot like Marilyn Monroe. They changed her hair, they did her makeup a certain way, she was wearing clothes, but she got the voice down, and you bought that she was Marilyn Monroe. I haven't seen that movie in years, but... they did give her hair. Most of the wigs are fucking terrible. But with Brittany Murphy, you have to capture the spirit. I think it's important to capture the spirit of the person. Like Margot Robbie playing Sharon Tate, she didn't look like Sharon Tate, but she's very beautiful like Sharon Tate. And it worked because she captured the personality. Mwah. Who dat? Policia? Oh no. He's just marrying you for a green card. No, I'm joking. ICE? Is that what that says? police, and then it says ice. A warrant for his arrest? He probably doesn't have a green card, or it's up, or... Ooh. You get married. Doy. Not that simple. You get married. They were already engaged before, so it wouldn't be like... Ooh. She's like, I'll pay it. Yep. Oh, shit. Virginia? What? Ow. What? Sorry. Did she actually... Wait, did she act... Why... I read a script he wrote. Did she act in a script that he wrote? That is the question. I need more alcohol. I'm gonna get... This is just a waste of time. There's still like at 25 minutes. It's like... This is not a good story because all they did, they're like, okay, things are happening. Things happening, events are not fucking story. Events need to be fueled by the journey, like what they need. They should be like, I want this one thing, so I make a decision, and then there's consequences for the decision, and then when they get what they want, there is consequence. Like they pay dearly for it, and then they return to familiar places, or situations. And they change. Like, how is this character changing? People, we the only ones that think of this shit. And partners for life, darling. You know, there's a Happy Feet video game. It's on Wii. Okay, it's on Wii. I'm not drunk. I'm fucking... But apparently it's making me more emotional. The paparazzi. I'm your biggest fan. Love me. Paparazzi. Where's the save video? I'm sorry. I'm going through her IMDb filmography. Who is this written by? Oh, sorry. It's not good writing. Who wrote this drivel? Which is an understatement. Hold on 1 second. Who is on my phone? Who wrote this? I'm a bad person. No, I'm joking. Whoa, the woman that plays her mom looks different with dark hair. Don't. They're true, but I'm a changed man. I'm a bit of a sociopath. What? What? So literally, like, how this is summarized is a chronicle of Brittany Murphy's rise to fame in the 1990s, her struggles with self-esteem, and her tragic early death. That's not a story, motherfucker. Oh, there's multiple writers? Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's sad. Cynthia Riddle and Peter Zeiker. Sorry. What? Someone is saying, I thought the lead role, 2009. Ooh. Oh. I thought the lead role was cast well. The woman could act. I didn't need her to pass as a double for a character. True, but I don't think she did a good job. The story was sappy, but hey, this is a Lifetime movie. Yeah, Lifetime, you need to be banned from making biopics or biopics. Someone titled it, what the fuck? Or WTF? Question mark. They were so distraught and so disappointed they put 2 question marks. This is bullshit, guys. Such bullshit. Okay. Let's read this review. Usually I wait till the end, but let's just get through this. Before watching the movie, I thought all the negative views were coming from, this is not me, my words, someone else's. We're coming from disgruntled family or superfans that wouldn't be happy with anything. Boy, was I wrong. All the harsh comments were totally deserved. I won't stoop to the level of name-calling, but I am empathetic toward those critics. It was a total casting catastrophe. A Fuller was so far away from resembling Brittany Murphy that it wrecked the credibility of the rest of the movie. I would only recommend wasting the time to watch it if you're curious to see how bad it is yourself, which is kind of something I said in the beginning. Don't take anything in the movie as factual and pray that a true biopic is released as soon as possible. I don't know any of Britt's family or friends, but I feel terrible that they have to see these. They are defamed so horribly. Oh. What one is this? I just want to work. She's like, is this New Jersey? Hey, look, it's her. I like how they're so obviously, like, whispering. Bugger off. That's random. She's, like, fixing herself. Like, hello. Hello, my love. Someone titled their review, 22 minutes I will never get back. Someone's put, I gave up when they got to the Alicia Silverstone character in quotes. Seriously? They couldn't find one single blonde actress to play the part. Instead, they appear to have grabbed some girl off the street and plopped a really, really, really bad blonde wig on her head. Did I mention how bad the wig was? Oh, I love a play on puns. A clueless movie biography. What? How does Uptown Girls have a low Rotten Tomato score? Fuck those critics. It is a classic. It is one of those movies that reminds me of childhood. I was a wee little girl when it was, oh, the person playing the mom actually kind of looks like the mom. You take care of yourself, my love. Oh, and then rest is just like filler. I'm so over it. Y'all. Oh my goodness. Why I keep yawning? Oi. TNT. What the fuck? Is that a gun? What the fudge? Oh yes, then you go into the possible line of fire. I like how he's like, it's just a car. That's not a fucking car. Just paranoia, mental illness. It happens. Nothing to be ashamed. No, you're not supposed to. Don't be ashamed of mental illness. I'm just saying. It's nighttime, but alright. And this is when people think he got her on drugs, I guess. Or prescription pills. Here. This'll make you sleep. Just try cherries. There's natural melatonin in cherries. Beta blockers? She's like, your heart pills? Hopefully you find me reacting to this funny. Because Puerto Rico. She's falling asleep? My heart's devotion. It almost seemed like it was like sarcastic. Yeah, take your time. Well, yeah, that happens. It's a shame because it's like actors will be like, oh my god, the script was so good, and then they changed it mid-production and fucking ruined it. What? What? He's fucking losing his shit because he's like... Oh! Okay, let me... What movie could this be? If it has any semblance of truth. Truth. Ooh. You think that's gonna... I didn't know King of the Hill ran till 2010. Oh, she was replaced by somebody. Who was it? I feel like I read that like 20 minutes ago. Let's see. He's coughing. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? What? He's having a heart attack. Never mind, I can't find it. I can't believe I can't find it. Call an ambulance, one of you. Did you say someone's having a heart attack or Simon's having a heart attack? It's like, the person's like, who the fuck is Simon? A bit manic. Are they now saying that she was manic depressive? Across the hall. Oh, that was a real one. Interesting. There's no way that she was with cold medicine. Bro. Why would... What? I don't think she had bipolar, but, I'm looking. That's why I was quiet, sorry. Some people thought she was poisoned or murdered. That's what her what's his name? What was I gonna say? I'm sorry, I went blank. Her dad does think that she possibly was poisoned, but... What? Let me see. People are fucking dumb. I don't know what to tell you. People are fucking dumb. Dun 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 dun. Oh, and she had like bad periods too? Like what? Honey, Also, that's not true. She was replaced after she passed away. Why would you fucking say that in this goddamn thing? It doesn't say anything, or maybe I just don't. But this is such a false narrative in this fucking biopic. The day before she died. Go to the hospital. Just take a sip. Ooh, that was measured. Totally. Not really. Like, what? It's like, honey, you can't fucking die. They'll call me a junkie. Yeah, she didn't. Uh-oh. Ooh. That's scary. She apparently did. There's just a lot of things that they're saying that she had. They're like, oh, she died of cardiac arrest, and then it was oh, she had pneumonia and anemia. So it's like, that's when you go, I don't care what you say, we're going to the ER. Because your life is more important than what someone writes about you. You'd be like, I had pneumonia, you idiot. Right? I mean, come on. And then yeah. I thought she was already going to be out of bed, but... I can't remember if they put anything up on the screen, like, after it kind of concludes. They might. Oh, they're... Oh, shit. It's just so sad. Like, It's kind of like, okay, have you ever seen, it's called The Mystery of Natalie Wood. Yep, the way it plays out, it's like, oh, it's not a mystery. Okay, call somebody. It's kind of like The Mystery of Natalie Wood, because, as a lot of people know, Natalie Wood, the circumstances surrounding her death are very mysterious, because the people's who were there, their stories changed multiple times, and it's just shit doesn't add up with what they're telling them. And, but they showed how she died. It's like, I thought it was a mystery. Now there's some elements to this where it's like, I thought it was a mystery, or the court report found that Brittany died of a combination of pneumonia, chronic anemia, and multiple drug interactions of over. Wait. No illegal drugs were found in the house or in her system. Simon is on record saying he believes Hollywood killed his wife. He also died of pneumonia in the same bedroom. So, yeah. People think that they were both poisoned. And then they play like, okay. And multiple drug interactions up over the counter, pain medications, and prescription antibiotics. Okay. You heard me say why a lot of it pissed me off. Low budget. The script wasn't even good. It's like they didn't know what the story was. They're just like, oh, if I just do all these things that supposedly happened. And then they act like she was this, B or D-list or whatever, actress. She wasn't. She was in so many blockbuster movies. I didn't know I was going to get this angry. Luckily I didn't pay this much money for it years ago. Yeah. So, that's the Brittany Murphy story. Let me know your thoughts, wow. I'll see you guys in the next one with a better one. So long, farewell, and yeah, see you soon, bye.